everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris. You've reached Chris Loves Lux, and today we are going to review the new mini palette by Natasha Denona, the mini Xenon palette, this one right here. Okay, I'm going to show you how I got these two eye looks. We're going to talk a little bit about this matte blackest black shade. I'm going to do some comparisons to some other blacks that I have, black shadows that I have in my collection, so that we can really talk and dig in and see what's up with this shade right here. This one I think is the most criticized shade, and we're gonna go over why during the video. So if you want to see my thoughts, you want to see my tutorial on this look, just keep on watching. But before we get into all of that, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you're not new here, but you keep coming back and you have not committed, go ahead and commit. Click that subscribe button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Now we can get into the video. I'll see y'all at the end. Okay, y'all. So I didn't touch any of these other shades. I did test the black, swatch the black. In my live on Monday, for those of you, on Saturday. So I'm going to reserve my thoughts until we review this, swatch them, and then we'll compare this black to some of the other blacks from a swatch perspective, and then I'm going to go ahead and do an eye look with it. Let's see what my actual final thoughts are. All right, so let's just go over this palette. The palette is pretty. You have blackest black, that's a matte. You have gloom, which is a cream powder. You have chromatic, which is the only metallic in the palette. And for her 5 pans, these minis, I'm used to having 2, but anyway. Then we have mist, which is a cream powder, and puff, which is a cream to powder, right? So this is the palette. Now, Michael, I'm wondering how limited are you with this palette, right? I'm wondering, you know, I'm thinking you can get an all matte look, and you can get the metallic look, but other than that, I don't know. Let's see. But that's what the names are. Now let's work through the swatches. I'm gonna just get the swatch of the matte black out of the way. Oh, that didn't swatch well. Let's try that again. It's still on my... Ooh. Okay, y'all. All right. That's a problem. Okay. Let's clean this off. Just wiped it off. Let me go back in. I picked it up. Now let's swatch again. Y'all, it's stuck on my finger. It won't swatch. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Let me switch fingers. Let me switch fingers. I'm telling you right now that... Okay, so I'm gonna go over here and see. It's not swatching. All right, it's not swatching. This is not good. Okay, I'm going to show you that it's not my finger. So I have a few other black eyeshadows right here with me that you see. This is how this is swatching. I'm going to open the Wayne Goss. You guys know the black in this. This is the Moonstone palette. Pearl Moonstone. I'm going to go right into this black just like this. Look at that. And I'm going to swatch it for you. This is my 2 attempts at the swatch of the Natasha Denona. I still have a whole entire fingerprint full of the black that came from the Wayne Goss palette. Okay, I'm gonna wipe it off. I have a microfiber towel. I'm wiping it off. I'm not even doing the most with using a makeup wipe. I'm just going like this. I have a ColourPop palette. This was mine. I never used it. So most of my ColourPop palettes I decluttered, and my daughter took almost all of them. So anyway, This is the Smoke Show palette. I believe it's called something else now, but this is the black right here, right? And if you look at the palette, you can get on every shade in here. And you know, typically, I know I'm a luxury channel and everything, but I do have color pop, right? And some of the palettes I kept, like the Bare Necessities, I still have that palette. But this one right here, I don't really gravitate to these colors all the time, so I let my daughter have it. But I want to try this color right here. This is Let's Do It. Same finger. Go in here, pick up the product, swatch. That's the ColourPop palette, the ColourPop black. Do you see? This is the Natasha Denona one. Okay. Then we're gonna pull. This is one I featured in my All Eyes on Dior live on Saturday. This is Black Bow, a matte single, going in. Here we go. There's another black. Okay, plenty left. Last black I'm going to swatch is from this is the Mothership one. I just picked one that had a black. This is the Extreme Black. So we're gonna go in to Extreme Black, and I'm gonna swatch that one, right? And that one's just patchy because my finger's been through a lot right now, but I could use a different finger and it come off better. How about I do that? Let's not let mother do that. Let's not do that to mother. Let's just do, there you go. Different finger now. Okay. So these blacks swatch a lot better than this Natasha Denona one. Look at that. I'm going to go in with my ring finger again. I'm going to go like this. It's not even picking up now. Let's try it again. Okay, it's a little better. Not much though. So that already that doesn't make me very happy. That's the kind of swatching that's going on right here. And I had there's other black eyeshadows, I should say. I hate other blacks. There are other black eyeshadows that I know it can perform better. Natasha Denona knows better than this. You know better. And if the product is not ready, then hold off, right? Don't give us a product, and I'm a little pissed off because I bought 2 of the Xenon palettes because my intention was to do a giveaway. So this is a full one right here, and then I have this one which is empty because it's out. So I'm tempted to if I don't like, if it swatches terrible but plays well on the eyes, then that will be different. So we're going to jump right in because I need to know. I do need to swatch the rest of the palette, but honestly, what for? The black is why people are buying the palette, because that's what's going to create the look, the depth that you want. And I'm ready to see how this performs. So we're going to go right in my Detail Pro by Sonia G. I'm actually going to go right in with this shade here, which is Gloom. Okay, so I'm going in with Gloom. Just picking a little up because I'm not sure what the pigmentation is. Because see, that's pigmented. Yeah, I'm really aggravated, y'all, because she knows better. Why are you delivering stuff like that? I'm hoping that it performs better than it swatch. Because some brands, their shadows don't swatch well, but they perform lovely on the eye, right? So I am really hoping, you know what, I want a more precise brush. So we're gonna go with the Crease 2 by Sonia G. No extra product. I just want to be able to blend better. This black, I'm really hoping it performs the way it's supposed to, because that swatch was hot mess. Just gonna put a little more right here, and then I'm going to use this to blend it out. Yeah, that's a hot mess, y'all. That swatch is me straight scared. It didn't swatch like that on Monday when I swatched it, but it didn't swatch well either. Okay. So I'm tempted, but before I do anything else, I'm actually going to take a little of this color right here, this mist, because I just want to put it up in this section here just to help blend this out a little bit, because it's a little too harsh for me. Okay. So now what I want to do is I'm going to get which one is this? This is the Worker 2. Do I want to do the lid first or that? No, we're going to go straight in with this black. I'm going to do this, pick this black up and try to smoke out my outer corner before I even pick a lid shade, right? So we're going to, let's try this again. Look how much is coming up for me trying to pick this up out the pan. All right, let's see. I might have to pick a synthetic brush up, and that's not supposed to happen. But let's see what happens when I use it like this. It's pigmented. It is very pigmented, all right? So I'm not gonna put any more on the brush. But what I am gonna do is blend it over and up. That's hecka dark. That's really, really dark, okay? So we know that it has pigment. It doesn't swatch well though, y'all. It doesn't swatch well. I'm gonna tell you that right now, and it is a little dry. There's no more really on here. As you can tell, it all deposited onto my eye. Okay, where's the, I'm gonna take this crease 2 brush again, and I'm going to just I want to see how much work I got to put into blending this over, because it looked like I got to do a lot of work to blend. I'm actually going to pick a little bit of the mist up and blend it in here. I just want to, it's a little dark. Didn't want it that deep. Not right here. I'm gonna just a little bit. It is a tiny bit patchy. You can't really tell, but I can on my lid. It's just a little patchy, but that's okay. We're gonna work that out. For my lid shade, I'm trying to see if an all matte look would work. If I took this shade Mist and put it, and we're gonna try. And we're gonna see how this works. So I'm picking it up. Because I think a lot of people are going to gravitate to the metallic, the one metallic that's in there, right? But let's see, other than the metallic, what your look would look like. Yeah. What kind of look you can get with just the metallic. I mean, the cream to powder, which are mattes, but the cream to powder formula. It's not a bad look at all. And I'm not going to add any more product. Just want to blend that. That's not a bad look. Especially once I smoke out the under eye. We know her metallics, they don't come to play, right? Everybody can't do a black well. The black is not terrible now that I've actually applied it to my eyes. But we have better blacks in our well, I can speak for my own collection. There are better black eyeshadows in my collection, right? This is not terrible. I'm telling y'all, I thought we was doomed. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were doomed. I just did. And what I'm doing right now is I'm deepening that top part up just a little bit. I went back in with this shade right here, Gloom. Just wanna, y'all, I'm just going back and forth playing with the eye look, because you guys know I'm not that much of a fan of an all matte look, but we stepping out of our comfort zone and seeing what we get. I was ready to take this back, y'all. I was ready to take it back, send it back with a note. Natasha, why you playing? Right? But I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad at all. Cause like I said, I don't even do matte looks like that. And this is coming out okay. I'm just playing with it because, you know, trying to get that right. You do have to, which primer did I use? I used my Hourglass primer. I think using something like the Anastasia primer will really, because it's got that white base, it probably will really make the colors pop even more. Okay, that's that eye look. Let's go over here, because now we are gonna use that silver metallic, because why not? I'm gonna go back in again using Gloom. Just want to be careful about how much I deposit. I hear somebody downstairs in my kitchen making a mess. I hear all these pots and pans. So one of the things that I like doing when you have a black eyeshadow like this is covering the whole eye and then putting something over it to really make the color you put over it pop. I'm not sure if you'll be able to do that with this and get that right, you know, look. I'm not sure, but you know what? We're not going to try that today. But y'all know what I'm saying, because I've done it on camera before with my Pat McGrath. I use the black as a base and then I go over it with another color. This is not a strong black for you to do that, like a strong black eyeshadow for you to do that with. And that's just my opinion. I don't think it's strong enough for that. This is blended. I am putting in a lot of work, a lot more work than I normally would for Natasha. Just to let you guys know, I am going to go in with this metallic here. It's called Chromatic. I'm going to use my finger because that's what we do when we have Natasha. That is a hell of a shade. Y'all see that? Let's see. Gotta be careful with how you place this on. So I'm going to use the other side of my Refer 02 brush. And what I'm going to do is I just want to blend it out. I don't want to, I'm actually pat and smudge. I don't even want to disturb it too much because I don't want a lot of fallout. Yeah, there's a lot of fallout, but that's okay. I can wipe that off. I mean, there's a lot. I can see it on my eyelids. So I'm taking that gray shade again, and I'm just blending this out right here. I'm taking my time, so I don't want to disturb too much of what's going on. I don't want to disturb it. Okay. We're going to leave that like that for right now. And we're going to smoke that outer corner out again. So I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to go back into that Blackest Black is the name of the shade. And then I'm just going to pat. Okay. Now, we'll tell you. Can you see it? I don't know if you guys can see it, but this shade is just blending into the black. So the black has a little shimmer in it. But I mean, that is what it is. It's all right. I am going to use a little of mist. Literally, I just tapped into it. I just want to blend that out. All right, y'all. So this is what you have, the all matte look right here, right? And then you have the actual metallic look here. Pretty much that's what you getting from this palette. You can also use this as a smoke out shade. So I could have used like this as a transition, this is a lid, this to smoke. You could do that as well, especially if you are of the more lighter range of skin tone, where it will come out on you, on your skin tone. Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and I'll be back. All right, y'all, I'm back. Here is the final look. Let me know down in the comments what you're thinking. I have lashes on, you know, because the eye is somewhat dramatic, right? So why not put a little bit of a lash on? Y'all know how I feel about lashes, right? I'm trying. Y'all know she trying to get her lash game right. But overall, I like the look, right? I am not mad at the look at all, right? I especially like this matte look, and y'all know I don't do matte looks like that, but I actually like this matte look, and I used on the lower lash line the black that came from the palette. I picked it up with no problem with my smudger brush and was able to really get a nice deep look with it. It is pigmented. It does not swatch well, and it's pigmented, and you do need to work with it. You need to understand how to work with it, right? It is not something for, I don't think this black is good for a beginner, because I did have to pat and lightly blend. You have to understand the technique. You have to use the right tools. So I don't think this is a beginner friendly mini. So I will put that out there. You know, if you don't want to put a little elbow grease into working with the black, it's going to be a little bit of a problem for you. Because when you make a mistake with black, it's difficult to clean it up because it's dark, right? So, you know, that's how I feel about this. Whether or not you really need this palette, I'm going to say, for the most part, if you have a medium-sized makeup collection, you probably have all of these shades already, right? If you do, then don't bother, right? If you're looking for that perfect black, this is not it, right? This is not it, because it does not play well, right? It takes a little bit of work, and you want something that is just effortless. Effortless is the Dior. I'll tell you right now, it's effortless. Effortless is the Wayne Goss. This black in here, and you get a lot of product, right? So you get a lot of product with the black. It's effortless. The Pat McGrath, of course, a lot more money because you get it in a mothership. Does Extreme, I'm not sure if Extreme Black comes in a single. I'm not sure, but this right here, that's effortless. This is not, right? It's not effortless. It's not terrible, right? At first, when I saw the swatch, and even the other day when I swatched it, I'm like, oh hell no. But it's not terrible. I'm loving the look. I will recreate this look. Now I can recreate this look with other things that I have, but to have this just like this in a palette, to if I'm on the go and I know that this is a look that I'm trying to achieve, especially at the holiday time, you know, red lip, this, what? I think you can achieve the look. So I think if you are a Natasha Denona stan, you probably already got it, right? If you're trying to dip into Natasha and you want to start small, this is not the palette to start with. There's a lot of other palettes, mini palettes, like the gold, like the mini oh gosh, there's a gold palette, there's the mini sunset, there's a ton of minis that would play better than this, right? If this is the tones that you're looking for, this cool tone, silvery, you know, look that you can get these type of looks from, then go ahead and get it. If you have Smoke Show already by ColourPop, you don't need this. You do not need this at all. You can create this exact same 2 looks using this palette. I will say that the metallic did give me fallout. Some of Natasha's metallics don't necessarily crumble like that. This reminds me of, there's a shade in the Star palette, I don't remember what shade, that does crumble a little bit. This reminded me of that, but be that as it may, it's not terrible. Do you need to run out and get it? Absolutely not. When and if it goes on sale, which I'm sure it will, then wait for the sale. It's totally up to you, but that's my 2 cents. This is not a run and go get. Not like I would say run and go get the gold pack, the gold mini. Yes, that is my favorite mini, right? I like is it the Love one. Like, there are other minis that will definitely come before this one. If I had to rank my minis, this would not be in the top 5 or even the top 7. I don't even think it would make it to the top 7. But I'm not mad that I have it. You know, I'm mad that I have 2. So what I'm going to do with the other one is do a little giveaway. All right. So I am going to give this away. I'm not going to keep this giveaway open for long. I'm going to leave it open for a week. Right. So I'm going to say by Monday of next week, I'm going to close the giveaway. And I'm just going to say, all I want you to do is to tell me in the comments that you want in. Just say, I want in on the palette, right? Or I want in, and your name will, and you have to be subscribed to the channel, y'all, because you know that's only fair, right? So be subscribed to the channel, put in the comments, I want in, and I will give this other one away after Monday. So I will leave it open for a week, and I will leave it in the description box so that anybody doesn't understand the directions will be able to read it in the description box. But that's where I'm at. I'm loving this lip too, y'all, just so y'all know what's on the lip, because I get asked a lot and then I always forget. I have Chestnut Liner by MAC. I have the color Impulsive by MAC from the Powder Kiss lipstick collection. That's this shade right here. It's a great nude shade. And then over it for some sheen, because that is a matte, I have For Real by Pat McGrath. This is a great everyday looking lip. I didn't want to do too much since the eyes are doing the most. Anyway, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. Again, if you're new here, and even if you're not, but you keep coming back, I need you to just go ahead and subscribe to the channel, okay? Become a part of the fam. Head over to IG, follow me at ChrisLuvsLux. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. The most important thing I want everyone to do is to stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.